Shalom, Kal Halal Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Ba'asham Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do rule and teach well in this truth. And shalom to the brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. I just wanted to touch on this this recent snowstorm we've been having, or I should say snowstorms. They really call it one long system. But what stood out to me through the spirit is the name that they gave it. And I haven't really heard of a snowstorm being named before. Like I've heard of hurricanes and even certain tropical storms, but I've never heard of a snowstorm being named. But through the spirit, when I got home yesterday, I turned on the TV and went straight to the Weather Channel, and the article or the event, I should say, they were covering was this current snowstorm that just passed through the state which I'm in, which is Colorado, and we're still getting the tail end of it, is what they're saying, and headed east. Hit the rest of the Midwest and is now blanketing the East Coast and the Great Lakes states like Ohio and Michigan and states like that. But the thing that stood out to me is the name that they gave it, and like Apostle Elder Bar goes into is that Nomen Omen, and the name they gave it was Winter Storm Harper. And what stood out to me about that is brothers, ever since I've been in this truth, have been going on about the HARP system that Esau has. And we all know through diligent research that it is an existing system to where Esau is trying to control the weather through various means. And through the spirit, this is just another test. And then we've been seeing all these random natural disasters, as they've been calling it, where only a few people have been reporting incidents, but there's been a wide area of damage. It just goes to show you that Satan's just preparing for the return of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushua, knowing that he's going to have to put up one hell of a fight if he even stands a chance. But what he doesn't know is that he's already lost. But I'm going to grab a couple scriptures here, exit out of that. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And it starts from the most basic, to where you have to work a 9 to 5, but you don't really have a solid schedule for some brothers, to the GMO foods that we're eating, to the HARP system, which Esau has set up to control the weather around this planet. And as we see now, he's been testing it, because there's no such thing as coincidence. That's a made-up term by Esau, or for the layman, the so-called white man. But his biblical nationality goes back to Esau, Edom. But the point being is that name was given out for a reason. They didn't sit around and say, oh, we'll just pick a name out of a hat and name it Winter Storm Susan. No, they named it Winter Storm Harper to let you know that this was the HARP system that they're testing out. That they're preparing carnally for what is about to come, which is a quickening spirit, and that's something they don't understand, because you have to be a spiritual you have to be a spiritual being in order to receive the spirit. Let me get that, because these Edomites and I'm gonna throw you 2/3 in there too. You and I'm just gonna say, you heathen, honestly believe you can fight against the spirit and overcome. When the spirit is what drives the flesh, and everybody knows once the body dies, as they put it, it turns cold. So people have an idea of the Most High, but they choose to ignore it. But get this real quick. Out of Romans 8. I'll start with 14. This is Romans 8 and 14. It says, that's just the point right here. It says, for as many as are led by the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, they are the sons of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And as the scriptures read, as the Spirit tells us, we are not to pick up any weapons. The weapon of our warfare is not carnal. So we don't have to come up with all these systems and which goes back to Pitt. But we don't have to come up with a harp or a rail gun or a laser beam. All we have to do is maintain the spirit. And it's not something where you just say it and, oh yeah, it's as easy as that. There's work that has to be put into this. But at the same time, we know that Esau's putting in his work through the flesh to do everything within his power to stop the righteous kingdom from coming. Because Esau knows he's the last kingdom before the righteous kingdom, before the everlasting kingdom. Esau knows that this is it. This was his one and only shot at glory. And if he doesn't capture it now, then well, we know what it says in Obadiah. So yes, Esau's going to do everything in his power. He's gonna ramp up his nuclear technology. He's going to ramp up the oppression upon the people. Mainly you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the biblical Israelites. But Esau, being the devil that he is, being the adversary of the spiritual demon Satan in the flesh, he's even got his own people under that same subjection, to where it'll have you thinking, this Edomite might be a confusion of face. But you can test the spirit. That's why we have the scriptures. That's why we have the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and that's all we need. Like it says, for as many as are led by the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, they are the sons of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And going to 16, actually I'll read through. It says, for ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. And if you're trying to be in this current society, America, or anywhere else within this world that subscribes to the philosophies of the whore, Salaki had a little hiccup. But if you're trying to be a part of that, then you're not a part of that adoption. You're not walking with the Spirit, because you're not crying out. If you truly enjoy this place, or if you truly don't want to see America go, you're not going to be crying when the government goes back up, and Lord willing, Yahweh Ratazah, we don't ever see that government come back into power. We don't ever see them get a resolution on their spending budget, because we're crying out to our Father. We're crying for judgment. But it's, like it says in verse 16, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. And that's where it goes back to. It goes back to the Spirit. The Spirit being the word and will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Meaning that you can test another spirit by applying the scriptures. You don't have to say, oh, well, in my opinion, go to the scriptures. And if the Spirit testifies with that brother's spirit, and he has an unction for this, and he shows a passion toward it, a sincerity toward it, and like it says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High. But with Esau, as we can tell, the Spirit beareth witness that Esau is the child of darkness, the son of perdition, the vessel fitted for destruction, fitted for wrath. And it's coming. And if you've been in one of these areas that's been hit by the recent snowstorms, or even in California, you have the wildfires. It's not a one area issue. It's across the nation, because it wasn't just one state of America that was wicked, and all the other ones were trying to be righteous, and everybody in this country was on one accord. Yeah, we'll all do this wickedness. We'll continue. As long as we don't get judged for it. You don't judge me, I won't judge you. But soon, the ultimate judge is coming. The true judge. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And it doesn't matter what harp you throw at him. It doesn't matter if you try to shoot a nuke at the chariots. It won't work. He has already obtained victory. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who do rule and teach well in this truth. And shalom to the brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.